Hello and welcome to P.S TV. I'm Derek. That's Keisha. Together we make the D and the K of the fam. Bronco, Benz, BMW base, Bango in a pair of bars. We see us pulling up down the alley right like we are stars. Trying to make a joke, just trying to make it known that people in the world that call me girls like bars in the Cadillac brown. Bars in a Cadillac brown. Hello, yo! This your boy DP.
Yo.
We here, we out here.
Yeah.
Want to get something to eat?
Date night.
Who you with?
Headed to some Japanese steakhouse action. Maybe a little hibachi grill. We don't know yet. But yeah, we're gonna do a little date night tonight. Our week was not a good week for many reasons. Something happened at work that I thought was really ridiculous that frustrated me. But then Tuesday evening when I was coming home from work, I started feeling sick. Came home, man, I was feeling real like, I can't explain the feeling. I was feeling really tired, really fatigued, and I just wanted to go to sleep. I just didn't feel good, and I figured, okay, I'm gonna just go home. I got out my scrubs, got comfortable, and I lay down, and I pretty much went to sleep. I woke up the next morning and I was still feeling bad. I was feeling hot. I was feeling nauseous. My stomach was queasy. My head was hurting. And I figured, okay, so I got a little morning feel bad. It's okay. By the time
morning sickness.
It was like morning sickness.
Oh, Ricky, you Greco.
Anyways, so
damn it, man.
I figured by the time I get to work and like get preoccupied with work, that I would be just fine and it would work through it. And by lunch I'll be fine, man. Shoot, dog. My daggone head started. The worse my head would start hurting, the more nauseous I would feel. And then we have to wear these. I was just hot. I could not cool down. Man, I just felt really, really bad. I was feeling bad, and I was like, I told myself, I was like, if you could make it through the morning, maybe then you could just leave at lunch and go home and maybe like make yourself puke or something. But I didn't do that. I did make it through my morning, and I went home at lunch and stayed home, and I made myself, just got some chicken broth out the refrigerator and just warmed up some chicken broth on the stove, and I kind of drank that because I also felt like I couldn't eat. I felt like if I had eaten anything heavy, that I would really feel sick.
So that salt and stuff probably brought it down, made it feel a little better.
Yeah, I think that salt. Yeah, I do. I think that salt brought it down. And then I drank a ginger ale.
Yeah, I know that'll really settle it.
And then I woke up. I woke up Thursday morning and I was still feeling bad, but I wasn't gonna not go to work. I decided I'm going to work. I'm gonna make a day. It'll be all right. So I did just that. I felt bad the whole day. I didn't feel quite as bad as I felt that Wednesday, but I still felt pretty bad. And then I woke up this morning, Friday morning. Today is Friday, and I still felt bad. And I don't feel so bad right now, but man, this morning I wasn't feeling good. I ate oatmeal, and that kind of settled my stomach a little bit because it was hot. Then I ate some tomato basil soup when I ate lunch after taking Micah to the doctor and bringing him home from his doctor's appointment. But that's kind of how my week's been. It has not been a great week for Keisha.
Wow, well, hopefully things will get better. Starting today.
Yeah. How was your week?
Man, I'm alive and blessed. I can't complain. So I mean, it's pretty cool. I can tell the older I get, it's taking a toll on my body. I know that. I really need to just start exercising and get myself back together.
Yeah.
I'm just getting old, baby. I'm getting old.
I think we're both getting old because everybody at work was like, yeah, there's a bug going around Tallahassee, so you might have that bug. It wasn't a bug. I know what's wrong with me now. So I was really hot and having morning sickness because, so I'm becoming, I guess, what can be considered an older lady now. I do see that.
Damn road.
They sure did. You cannot make this shit up. Somebody literally just backed up in the middle of the busy freaking highway. Unbelievable.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's crazy. But yeah, so I guess, yeah, you know it's up, yeah, a little more weight.
Yeah, I just rather be already.
Yeah, but I think old age is serious because now I feel like I know what was going. I was hot flashing. It's the whole me changing life menopause thing that I'm going through. That the nurse practitioner talked to me about, not last year because COVID and I didn't go to the doctor for my physical last year, but the year before, so that would be 2019. And when I went this year, she mentioned it again. Of course, we talked about some medications. I'm not just really ready to take any hormone replacement stuff to control the hot flashes and the morning sickness and whatever I'm going through right now.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I don't know, man. It's a blessing to grow up. It's a blessing to grow older. And I don't feel like in my mind, in my heart, my soul, I feel young. I feel like I'm, late 20s, early 30s,
You're only as old as you feel,
But my body feel every bit of late 40s.
You gotta think about the things we used to do when we were younger. I mean, we used to do a lot of running around and we was always busy.
Yeah.
We always went out and doing this. We was always doing something.
Yeah.
But the older we get, here, we just want to be home.
That's true.
And that'll take a toll on you.
Yeah.
So, wifey, what do you think about this place?
Well, normally, this is our second time coming here. The first time we came with a family gathering for a birthday gathering, and we were at the Bocce Grill. That's my favorite thing. But actually, I'm okay with just dining because I like how big the booths are, and I like how they got the clear glass, show the clear glass right there. So yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
You sure looking good, girl.
Yeah.
Looking real edible right now.
That's the new year.
Lunch special.
Drink menu right now.
Huh?
Drink menu right now.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
They got a sushi bar. See the hibachi grill back there. See right back there.
Yeah, real nice, isn't it?
That's what I want to do. I want to sit in the bar.
Yeah, I would have liked to sit at the bar myself. That'd have been nice. Well, DK fam, we shall return here in a minute. About to get our head on. Design.
Girlfriend, there's nothing that can stop us. Oh, you got me winning my laughter mind. I know there's nothing that I can do with you. Girlfriend, you make my edges seem smooth. The world is happier and less busy around us too. Girlfriend, just one look at you and I'm out of control. Well, I'm the luckiest of the lucky. Let me
We have gotten our meal and I completely forgot to record whenever whenever our meals came out. And it's because Derek and I had started actually having a conversation. And when the meals came out, we just jumped right into eating. But the place was so huge, there was so much food, there's no way we can finish it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you all the leftovers.
Girlfriend, there's nothing that can stop us. Oh, you got me winning my laughter mind. No, there's nothing that I can't.
You know, Derek and I were having such a good conversation before our main course came out that when the main course came out, we immediately just started eating and didn't even do. We didn't even film the plates, didn't say nothing. So what I did was when you was over there talking to your to Chuck them, yep, I was I just kind of lifted up our to-go boxes and kind of showed all the food we had left. But it was definitely it's not that we hadn't been there before. We just had never had a date night there.
Right.
So it was definitely a change up from what we normally do, which is BJ's and Longhorns, because Longhorns is definitely one of our. His favorite place. BJ's is one of my favorite places.
That's fake. Oh, you want to go to BJ's tonight?
No, I didn't want to go to BJ's, and I just wanted to do something different. I think the next few outings we have, we should do a different restaurant. We kind of, you get
Burned out.
Yeah, you get burned out. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start exploring cuisine of Tallahassee. I think that's gonna be like something we can kind of do videos on. It's just
You can do cheddars.
we don't have one. I said cuisine of Tallahassee.
I know. I said you can do cheddars in Dothan.
Yeah, but we live in Tallahassee, so we can't not just wake up on a Saturday and drive to Dothan.
Yes, we can.
Well, we can go to 101s or Harry's
I don't
or
like none of that.
Boompas or Hurricanes or there's lots of places in Tallahassee.
It smells older now.
There are lots of places in Tallahassee. The problem is they're like these main places, right?
Parking.
And so a lot of our restaurants, they are in like these tight little corners where parking is terrible and you hardly even, and plus another thing is the way Tallahassee is set up is like, for instance, we live in the suburb outskirts going towards, what side of town do we live?
East side of town.
So we're east side of town in the suburbs, but everything we need to do is over here. On this side of town, we kind of have our Costco's, our Publix, our Walmart, our Applebee's, which I'm not a big fan of Applebee's. And just up the street we have, all the restaurants on the Parkway and on the Mayhan, and so we tend to kind of just not venture out from those areas. But then you have like
you hit me with that towel.
But then you have like your other areas of town. So I think one of our main goals for our date nights coming up, since one of the things we like to do is eat, is I think we're going to try and discover new spots that are new to us in Tallahassee.
That's right.
So I tell y'all what though, we'll pick up with y'all tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and enjoy a little TV. And I'm gonna try to get this food baby of mine to digest, because I definitely got a food baby. It's Sunday. I actually started this weekend vlog on Friday. I did. I started this weekend vlog on Friday, and Derek and I had a date night, and we went out to, and I think I'm pronouncing this place right, Nagoya Japanese Steakhouse. We wanted to do the hibachi grill, but when we got there, we were like, we're okay just like, getting a table, but we was like right across from the hibachi grill, so that was really cool. But I completely did not record anything on Saturday. The most it's not exciting, but it's kind of sad. So we were going to pick up my kids. We're headed to our usual spot up in Alabama to meet the kids because they were they're coming down here. They're coming down here to like move in. Like we're gonna try them being here, like even through the school year. But we and it was so crazy because yesterday we had a little thing we went to down with my husband's family, and we jumped in the van last night when we got back to take the kids to go to McDonald's to get something to eat, and the van worked fine. We jumped in it, the door slid back with the key like it always does. The lights were working, the van crunk up, everything. We get in the van, I go out because I had to drive because Derek had too much to drink last night, so he wasn't able to drive, so he was like, you gotta drive. And I hate driving to Alabama with him because he always trying to tell me how to drive, but anyway. I'm trying to open the car with the key fob, and I'm like, damn, the fob's not working. So you know, I tell Derek the fob's not working. We probably need a new battery in that one. So I grabbed the second set of keys to the van, and I go out, and that was not working. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what's really going on? So I go and I manually unlock the door to the van, and I try to work the locks inside the van. Locks wouldn't work. So I was like, dang, what's really going on with the van? So I was like, dang. So then I had to physically open the door, and those doors are heavy. I don't know how people open those van doors before vans had the automatic sliding doors. So I had to physically open the doors because Mike and Kendall was going with us to pick up Amari and Anaya. So we get in the van, and I manually close the door back. Where was it? Derek. See, Derek always bothering stuff. And I get in the van, and I'm like, I bet this van not gonna crank up. No, it crank up just fine. Crank up, radio comes on, everything. But I cannot. We turn on the air conditioning. We pull off, and I'm like, dang. Derek's like, dang, this air don't feel cool. So I was like, oh, just turn it down on low. We put it down on low. We got it circumventing through the van, and you know, we got 2 exits down from the house. And when we realized, no, this is, as a matter of fact, as we were getting on the interstate, I put my blinker on and realized my blinkers were not working. So my blinkers were not working. My locks are not working. My automatic door slide's not working. My dimmer lights are working, but my bright lights are not working. The sunroof will slide back. The windows will go down. But the air conditioner was not cool enough, so we ended up having to just like stop and like give the kid's mom a call and let her know that we were gonna have to reschedule for next weekend once we figure out what's going on with the van. And we kind of need that van because now on a daily basis, Derek drive his pickup or his car, and on a daily basis, I drive my car. But like today, when we were taking this road trip to go pick up the kids, or if we're taking a beach trip, or we're doing anything as a family, we really need our van. So y'all can come with us because we don't, I think it's the battery or maybe some fuses in the van that's causing this problem. However, I'm not sure. I'm not a mechanic. My van seats, okay, it's an 8-passenger van, but it seats 9 of us easily. So I can't get a 2-row car. I'm kind of over minivans at this point, because at one point all I wanted was a minivan, and it had to be a Honda Odyssey or a Toyota Sienna, but the Odyssey won because I've always driven Hondas. But I'm over my minivan fetish, and I don't want to lose my car to a big family car because I enjoy my sports ride in my V6 Honda Accord. I enjoy that ride. It's a great response with my steering. Like, I love that ride, so I don't want to get rid of my ride for it. The BMW that I was looking at getting, although it was an X5 and this SUV, it still is not an 8. It still wouldn't sit 8 people. Might sit 6 people at the most. So I can't get that. And we don't need 2 SUVs in here. I don't know. So I think we're gonna go look at some of the GMCs and some of the Escalades and maybe even some of the Chevy Tahoes. But I don't want those big ones. Like I don't want no big one. I don't want no funeral car looking one. But that's just me. I'm not a big SUV fan. Definitely over my minivan stage. But yeah, so let y'all get Derek's take on everything. And I can't believe Charlie acting up.
Charlie ain't shit.
Charlie been good. Don't talk bad about
Damn Charlie!
So y'all probably wonder, who is Charlie?
Last
Charlie
name Wilson.
Hey guys, Charlie is the minivan, so all our cars have names. So the minivan name is Charlie. Both of Derek's cars' name is Trick. You got Trick 1 and Trick 2. My car name is Sasha. Zaria's car name is Phoebe.
And mine's Carlos.
Kayla's car is Carlos. So that's how we refer to our
That
cars.
ain't how you say Carlos. It's called Carlos. I'm gonna go look at this stick one. I bet you that stick one probably was pretty low. I even like the wheels on it.
Yeah, they look like my wheels almost. I don't know if I'm ready for a $50,000 car.
Well, you be ready for it, but they give us what we want for that damn thing. They need some trades. They ain't got shit that you can see.
So I know y'all probably like, these folks crazy. They was looking at BMWs, you know, they was looking at Escalades, now they looking at Honda Odysseys. But to be honest with you, it's a family car thing for us right now, because the minivan that we have is an Odyssey EXL, and I've always wanted the Touring, but now you know they have the Elites, which are even come with more amenities than the Touring. So that's kind of why we're looking at this, because we had actually looked at this before I even started talking about a BMW. But it's a family car. See, that's the difference. My Accord is my car. It's not a family car, it's for me. And if I got a BMW, you know, SUV, it wouldn't be a big SUV. It would also be for me. It wouldn't be a family car. So right now, they not Continentals no more. No, they Bridgestone. Because my car got Continental. So that's why y'all see us out here looking at.
That is nice though.
It is nice now. It is nice now. That bitch is nice. Well, $50,000 for it to sit up and only be driven every now and again, because I ain't gonna drive that motherfucker every day. And you ain't either. So yeah, folks, that's not gonna work. It doesn't have the passenger space that we need for our family. It's not gonna be an 8-passenger car for us. They will be real uncomfortable trying to squeeze into the back seat of this one. So that's gonna have to be a no-go. The Odyssey definitely has more comfort and room than this. So there's just a lot to be said for your minivan. Because that won't do it. And then we looked at this Tahoe, and we looked at this Yukon, and neither of them are going to give us the room that we need either. So we're going to leave both of those where they are too. Yep. And so I couldn't be over here and not stop and look at my dream car. This is my ultimate dream car. Now this is the X7. I'm wanting the X5, but
I like the 7 better.
looks like we're going to be giving up my dream for a family vehicle, which is okay with me, because I would rather our family be able to travel comfortably than to me just look sporty in a vehicle. So that's what's most important to me. But my husband was like, hey, let's just stop and look anyway. So that's what we did. We stopped and looked anyway.
Yeah, it's nice. What is it, the black rims?
And it's blacked out, man. It's got the black rims, the black grill, the black everything. That's what I like about it. But yeah. Y'all probably saw us look at a little bit of everything. An Escalade, a Yukon, a Tahoe, Honda Odyssey. What else we looked at? Some BMWs. But there's only one car that makes sense for a family car, and that's to replace the Odyssey with an Odyssey.
Replace the Odyssey with an Odyssey.
I just didn't realize that the new Odysseys was gonna cost $50,000. Are still not able to get our dream cars. Like, I still am not.
That's what we get a Corvette.
Yeah, he was looking at getting a Corvette because, you know, he going through his male crisis phase.
Midlife.
His midlife crisis, and I've always wanted a BMW. Like, that's just always a vehicle that I've always wanted. And I feel like that opportunity is
Really?
not ready presenting itself.
I always wanted a station wagon. 79.
But anyway, y'all have a great week. Thank y'all for watching DK Fam TV. Hey, go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you have not already subscribed to our channel. And even if you don't want to subscribe, at least give our video a thumbs up. We would greatly appreciate it. Hey, and if you are subscribed and you haven't hit your notification bell, hit your notification bell.
Make it happen.
And until the next vlog, we're gonna say God bless each and every one of you. Peace.
Peace. Who you with?